Hi, Brandon Hardison for Shop Smart Autos. Today we're going to talk about the COVID 19 pandemic and how it is affecting consumers when it comes to buying vehicles or traveling, the mobility, if you will. COVID-19 pandemic has affected many industries, but the automotive and mobility industries are among the hardest hit. Consumers across the country and the globe face severe health and financial concerns when it comes to these two segments. And the United States is part of it. Some car dealerships are still closed, and car buying has slowed a great deal compared to this time last year, with sales plummeting at about a 37% rate in the United States this past April. Likewise, mobility or travel behavior has changed drastically as many commuters have worked from home and others have stayed completely away from public transportation due to health concerns. Now, as the economy gradually reopens, automotive OEMs, car dealers, government officials need to know how long this recovery is going to take and what will the next normal look like. Well, to answer this, we at Smart Shoppers Auto have taken surveys, and over the past bi-weeklies, we have had asked people some general questions about car buying and servicing their cars. And our survey is taking a look both at current but also anticipated or future behaviors when it comes to buying cars or transportation that is public. What I'm going to discuss with you now is a survey that was conducted from June 16th through 28th. So let's look at the car buying and servicing part. When it comes to buying cars or purchasing intent, is still up 14%, and that's below the pre COVID 19 levels. However, it's a 4% improvement over previous surveys that was done in May. So things are gradually starting to increase. Now, the United States is still down 26%, but we're recovering at a 4% improvement over previous surveys, which was really at an 11% lower the first time we did our first survey. Now, demand for used cars, though, appears to be robust. It's not changing at all. If anything, it's stronger, especially something called certified pre-owned or CPO. Now, higher income households and premium brands, they seem to be less affected. An increased share of consumers seeking higher discounts in both premium and volume segments seems to be up, and dealerships are willing to deal, it seems, at about an 18 to a 20%. Markets across the United States, 20 to 40% of consumers, they plan to spend less, while consumers reported only a limited shift between the new and the used when it comes to the premium and the luxury brands. So, what does all this mean? We're still slowly improving, even though we're still affected by this COVID 19. Now, when it comes to the aftermarket, you people that like to do your own maintenance, it seems to be that you're starting to do more work. Maybe you learned the skill, got away from it, but you're getting back to doing your own work. No matter what, in both buying and servicing, a next normal seems to be emerging when it comes to how consumers want to service their vehicles. Now, that's a big improvement because now the digital space comes into play. Those dealerships that offer their consumers a way that they can go online and sales and service and be contactless seems to be increasing. So, for those customers listening, find a dealership in your area that on their website you can order a vehicle, do your trade, don't have to worry about the demo, right? Financing is done and they will deliver. Now, if you want to come in for any part of that, sure, that's great. On the service side, the same thing. They will come and get your vehicle, leave you a loaner, fix your vehicle, and bring it back to your work or to your home. So try to seek a dealer out that offer those facilities online to help you out. Now, as far as mobility goes, due to this coronavirus, overall mobility has shrunken across all major cities, whether it is traveling by subway, whether it's traveling by train, whether it is traveling by airplane. It is down 62%. Now, it's going to slowly start to increase as consumer confidence comes in. But here's the biggest thing: people are rediscovering private transportation, driving themselves across our 50 states. That is really increased up to 72%. People would rather do that than get on a plane or get on a train. A third of the consumer's value is private vehicles during this COVID because now I don't have to worry about strangers on either side. I know my family and friends who are in the private vehicle. So, are they still enjoying limited access out, whether they go to the beach, whether they go to the drive in movies? Yes. It seems to me that it remains clear that car buying will increase. Why? The behavior of the consumer seems to want personal vehicles than having other mobiles. So, what does this mean? As a result, all the spaces in mobility, as a result, new car versus used car, all of these will change on the uptick. But for right now, used cars instead of new cars, if you don't like wheeling and dealing, certified pre owned seems to be the way to go. And if you haven't seen the great USA by car, get your family and friends in a vehicle and enjoy the United States. Once again, Brandon Hart is speaking to you for Shop Smart Autos. Make it a champion day.